Hello, these are teragrams. This is a green one. I'll bring it closer so you can see. And you can see there are circles in it. These are agate geode slices that I've had colored especially for me. I'm going to show you another one. This is a purple one. I'm coming really close. Can you see the circles in that? They're very important. Okay, the reason I go for the ones with circles in is because they match the spinning of your chakras. Okay, here is a blue one. Let's get it right position. Same thing, see the circles? Right. Here's a pink one. Okay, not everything grows exactly where we'd like it. You know, we've got a little bit of stuff at the bottom there, but you can see the circles about. Okay, my Teragram kit has a red one too. You know, the red one, and you can see the circles in there. And here's the natural one. Oh, it looks a bit blue. Okay, there's a hole in the middle here because some geodes have holes in them, but that doesn't mean it doesn't work. So why am I talking to you about Teragram Therapy? I'm going to put them down because they're noisy. Hang on a minute. All right, here I am back again. The main thing about Teragram Therapy is they're so easy to use. It doesn't matter whether you're traveling or at home. You don't have to take a whole bunch of stuff with you. All you have to do is put them in your bag. And then when you're traveling, you can just put one down your front, or you can put one each in your pocket or one each in your bra, depending on male or female. And it will keep you calm all the way through that day, whether you're traveling, teaching, working, whatever you're doing. But when you get home, you can put one on your third eye, one on your throat, one on your heart, one on your solar plexus, which is down here where my hand is, and then one on your private parts. And then I'm going to move back a little bit more here so you can see me. I'm going to stand a little bit. This here, between left, rear, and right front, is your spleen chakra. And that is the most important chakra of all because it keeps all the energy of all the other chakras in balance, in harmony. And if you don't take care of it, unfortunately, you're going to get ill. I'm being serious now. Think about the middle of your body here. You know, think about it here. You've got the tips of the lungs. You've got the transverse colon for your bowels. You've got your pancreas. You've got your spleen. You've got your liver. You've got your stomach. You've got your esophagus coming up here. You've got the duodenum underneath down here. You've got all these organs there. They're vital. They're the vital ones. And at the back here, you've got the kidneys. Okay? And every part of your body needs to function 100%. I'm going to move forward again, so I'm closer to you. Okay, seems so far away. All right, so the spleen chakra is kind of like the DNA. It rotates like this, it crosses over like this, and it does this all day long between what you say and what you feel and what you think and what you sit, touch and so on. You know, everything. It's processing. And as it's doing this, the energy is going up and down your 5 bodies. But everything within your 5 bodies, which is your physical, etheric, spirit, higher mind, and soul body, everything in there is a coding. It's energy, like zeros and ones in your computer. And this has to form a pattern. So the chakras are rotating. And their constant energy is to keep the energy in your 5 bodies going up and down, keep your brain informed of what's going on with your lower parts. And your lower parts is keeping the brain happy with energy flowing up and down so that it's got plenty of oxygen and air and so on. Bottom line is, you are what you think, not what you feel. So let me talk about that. If I say to you, don't think of a computer, you immediately saw one. If I say to you, remember when you were angry, you immediately remember a situation, a story, and you want to talk about it. If I say to you, just remember hating someone without any pictures, without any memories, just feel I hate, you're going to say, I can't find it. I can't really feel it. I know what hate feels like, but it's not there right now. And if I say to you on the other end of that scale, let's feel love, you will immediately say, but who do I love? And if I say love yourself, you'll say, well, I've got too many faults, too many things wrong with me. But I have learned to love God, so God is kind of nebulous. I don't know what shape God looks like, but I can open my heart up and I can feel connected to the love of God. I feel I'm a part of God, so I know what love is. But what if God could turn up right in front of you right now and say to you, and now bring it back to me because you're looking at me, Margaret, you're doing all the wrong things in the wrong way for the wrong reasons. You need to stop right now and you need to do something in a different way. Would I be happy? After all, I think I've been serving God my whole life. Ever since I was born, been doing something for the people, to teach the people. Would I like it? No. I'd be crying on my knees, and yes, that's what happened to me one day when I was in the shower back in '86. God said to me, in your success is my failure. In my failure, in me, is your success. So I thought, wait a minute, that doesn't quite fit. It's all about me. And then God said, but I am you. And so I understood in that one session, at the lowest point in my life, that surrender to God and to the oneness means go with the flow. Do what I want to do, but don't define the edges of it. Leave it to mellow out, to integrate, to mix with something else. You know, this is a time of change. This is a time of ascension. Everybody talks about the shift. But this is a time of learning. We all need to share our knowledge and wisdom with one another. If you're a teacher and you have a course and you would like to work with me on building a course, I'd like to hear from you. Because Samari Center isn't all about Margaret. It's about all of us. How we can all help one another to help the world find peace. We know that the Middle East is in an uproar again, and we know that that is a history repeated time and time again since before Moses. And yet here we are saying, let us go in there and change them. Let's take them from tribal consciousness into democracy. And they're saying, it's not our way. We don't want to do that. Well, the truth is, none of us want to be told what to do. We have to decide for ourselves. And the 100th monkey scenario is always relative. There's always that one person that's going to wait till they're the 101. But eventually they become the ardent followers, the ones who actually make great changes. Yes, Saul, who was Paul, he put Jesus down. He told that he was not the sacred one, the Messiah, or whatever you want. And yet after Jesus' death, he was the one who took the teachings of Jesus to Rome. And because of that, invited Peter to Rome. And because of that, we have Corinthians. Isn't that great? All those words from all that time ago, still there. Okay, they've been adapted, changed from different languages, because when you move something from one language to another, it doesn't necessarily mean the same thing. Jesus said to me, "Suffer little children to come unto me." Well, there's the picture in the church of all these little kiddies sitting on his lap or surrounding him with some lambs and other baby animals. And oh, it's a wonderful picture, but that's not what he meant. He meant we're all babies. We're all children. And suffer is not about pain, but the action of coming to, meaning put your energy forward and come to awaken to the realization that through Jesus, you can learn something new. Now, if we talk about Siddhartha Buddha, he went out into the streets, saw all the trash, saw all the poor people, saw the monks, became mentally unbalanced, sat under a banyan tree, and had a revelation that we needed both the dark and the light to find the balance. Put the two together, what Jesus taught, what the Buddhists taught, and you start to have a consciousness that says, I can have a battle within me, but if I love myself doing it, then I'm going to be content with who I am. And if I have a cause, in other words, something good to share, I have the energy of Muhammad to be able to go out and give that knowledge and that wisdom through the written words of the great sages, but not with the sword, but with the heart. Everything that we do should be loved for the enjoyment of being self. If you can find someone nearby who's a healer to help you recover from some illness or disease, then go there. Go with an open mind. Go with your heart open to receive a miracle. That miracle may not be that you survive, but it will be a miracle to you that something different in you has happened. For love is the divine essence of growth, maturity, and healing. Well, this is my short talk today on getting better. But I do want to say that I'm not supposed to say this, but I will, that throughout my life I've had many patients who have had very serious illnesses. And with the crystal acupuncture and the Teragram Therapy and the beauty crystal acupuncture, I have made great changes in people's lives to the point where they have grown better, stronger, and more powerful, even hurt their necks and been able to walk again. So, you never know what the oneness can do through the hands of a healer. Trust. Let it happen. You know, doctors do their best, they do their training, they learn everything they can, anatomy, physiology. You know, I had to learn all that. But the bottom line is you've got to know how it all works together. So many people today are specializing in one area. They don't know anything else. It's a shame. In the same way people say to you, take this medicine, It will cure your thoughts, your brain problems, your stress, and so on. And here's a smiley face telling you how wonderful it is, and then in the next breath telling you all the bad side effects. That's not healing. That's poisoning yourself. Learn to understand nutrition the right way. Seek out those practitioners who deal with alternative medicine and healing. Let them show you a new way to let yourself get better. Now, I'm not saying that surgery isn't necessary. Of course it is. My own husband had a triple bypass. That was so necessary. But in the process of healing, he grew new veins and brought new blood to his heart. A miracle? No. It's his brain working with the oneness, because the brain knows the pattern. The brain grew your body first. The brain knows your DNA. The brain knows your RNA. The brain knows your soul coding. And by the way, if you'd like me to do a reading for you with your soul coding that tells you why your character and personality is the way it is, I can do that for you. So I'll end this little talk, and I'll ask you to share these talks with people that you know who need help, people who are depressed and miserable, people who want to learn and study. It is by word of mouth that we all begin to learn to trust one another. So I'm asking you to trust me and share my words with other people. And if you've got time, please do read my books, listen to my videos, and my radio show. Take care. Bye.